Hello, my brothers and sisters of Christ. Thank you for coming on another video with me, Anthony Garcia. So as you can see, right now we are not going to talk about the gospel. What we're going to do is that we're going to work out. So as promised, I have on my YouTube channel, we're going to have something different. We were going to not only speak about the gospel, but we're going to have fitness and also nutrition. So today we have the fitness edition of this YouTube channel. So today's workout is a really fast and intensive workout. It's high intensity. So this is not meant for beginners. It's meant for intermediate and also advanced. But of course, if you are a beginner, you can still do this workout, but scaling some of the movements or scaling the reps. So this movement, like I said, is meant to be fast because it's 21-15-9. It's the Metcon that I created because I needed to create a workout that's going to be both fast and intensive, high intensity. So this is a workout that really gets myself on my back because it gets me every time. And I really hope that you're going to enjoy this workout. And don't worry, I'm going to explain the movements each one step by step. So the movements that we're going to incorporate into this workout are only two. So it's the dumbbell snatch and the burpee. And like I said, I'm going to take you through each movement step by step so you know how to do the movement correctly and you don't injure yourself. All right, so now we're going to go over the first movement of the workout, which is the dumbbell snatch. Now the snatch is an Olympic lift that is performed with a barbell, but with this workout we're going to use a dumbbell, which you can also do the movement, but it will isolate your arm because you're only lifting it with one arm. Now this movement is really good because it brings power and speed. So if you are an athlete, this is a really great movement that you can put in your arsenal. So I'm going to teach you the movement because it may be a little bit complex, especially if you've never done it before. So I do want everybody to understand the mechanics and also to know the form so that you don't injure yourself, because that's one of my biggest concerns. I don't want you to get hurt. So please take these recommendations when I go over the movement. So with the movement, I'm actually using a water bottle just to teach you the movement step by step. I don't have another weight that is lighter, so that's why I'm going to use the water bottle. So the first thing we want to do is that we want to pick up the weight. Now when picking up the weight, we want to do a semi-squat. And this also is with everything, not only weights, but if you're going to lift something from the ground, always do a semi-squat because you don't want to injure yourself. A lot of people injure their lower back because they bend over when lifting things. So always remember to do a semi-squat when you want to lift something. For those who play football, then remember this lift as the football stance when picking the weight up. So I'm going to do the semi-squat to lift my weight, to lift the weight. Now in this position, you want to make sure that you are in the semi-squat, keeping your chest up and also a neutral spine. So that way you can keep your face looking forward and bring the weight up. Once you are in this position is the most important one. Why? Because this is where the power comes from. It comes from the hips. Once you are in this position, I want you to pop up your hips in order to get the weight up to the sky. So in this position, once you are in this position, remember to pop up your hips to get the weight up into the standing position. Now, once you are in this position, always remember to keep the weight closer to your body. Why? Because if you keep, one of the common mistakes, that many people do is that they bring the weight further away from their body. So if you do that, then normally your body needs to chase the weight and you can also injure yourself. So remember that by keeping the weight closer to your body, you're keeping the power that generated from your hips. So always remember to pop up your hips and to keep that weight closer to you. A good way for you to remember to keep the weight closer to your body is remember to zip up your jacket. We all have a jacket, so when we're gonna zip up your jacket, this is the motion that we always zip our jacket. So keep in mind the weight of doing that. So once you are in this position, you get to the hips, zip up your jacket so that you can keep the weight closer to you, and then you catch it. So when you catch it, you saw that I was in almost of a semi squat, because you want to catch the weight in a soft landing. And once you catch the weight in a soft landing, you want to stand up with it. So once again, I'm going to do it slowly so you can understand. So right now, the football stance or the semi squat, you lift up the weight and you want to pop up the hips. Pop up the hips. You get the weight closer to your body and you catch the weight on a soft landing and you stand up. That is the movement of the snatch, the dumbbell snatch. Now, some of the recommendations that I'm going to give you for this movement is really simple. Don't be macho. I know that many of us guys, we want to be machos, especially because we want to lift the heaviest weight. The weight that I'm going to use for this workout is 50 pounds. But if you've never done this workout before, if you've never done this movement before, don't try to do 50, because you can definitely injure yourself. I didn't start off with 50s. I started off with lower weights until I know the mechanics. I would rather you to focus on the movement rather than the weight. The weight should be always the last thought in your mind. So pick up a weight that is light or that is moderate so that you can have a good workout. Another mistake also, don't bend over. Always remember to keep your chest up and a neutral spine, because this is a movement that you're going to get tired really fast on your lower back. So I don't want you to get hurt. So that is the dumbbell snatch. All right, so the next movement for this workout is the burpee. Now, if you've never done the burpee before, don't worry. This is a really straightforward movement. It doesn't require any equipment. It only requires your body weight, your entire body. So for those who have done burpee before, you all know that the burpee is one of those movements that either people hate or love. For me, I love the burpee because it really challenged me, and a lot of people think that I'm crazy, but it's one of the movements that I enjoy. So without further ado, I'm going to teach you the burpee. So the way we're going to do this burpee is that we want to lower ourselves down to the ground and bring ourselves up as fast as possible. So we want to bring our body to the ground. Then we want to bring our feet coming toward us and then do a little jump. That's how you finish the burpee. Now, I know that in this angle you cannot see me, so I'm going to do it in this angle. So once again, the burpee works like this. So we want to lower our body down. So we want to lower our body down. Once we are in this position, we want to bring ourselves up and then bring our feet towards us, and then finish the movement by doing a little jump. Now, this movement, like I said, is pretty straightforward. Anyone can do it at home, especially if you have a little bit of room, you can actually do this. You saw I don't have too much room, but I still managed to do the burpee. So for this movement, one of the key points to do it is to pace yourself, because this is one of the movements that you're really gonna gas yourself, and is really high intensity. So just be careful if this is your first time doing it. I guarantee you it's going to be challenging. All right, so now let me explain the workout. All right, so now I'm gonna explain the workout a little bit better so you understand. So the workout is 21, 15, 9. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to do 21 snatches, 21 burpees, 15 snatches, 15 burpees, and then you're going to finish it off with 9 snatches and 9 burpees. So that is the workout altogether. There's no rest. Of course, if you are a beginner, please take a little rest. I don't want you to pass out. Always keep a water bottle with you, always, so that you can hydrate. This is a movement that is going to go really fast, and you're going to feel it in the first round, or even in the second round, the 15. Usually the 15 is the part where I struggle a lot, but if you can keep up, then good for you. So remember, don't be a macho. Try to pick up a weight that is light, and if this is a movement that you already mastered, then of course use the 50s and see how you can, if you can beat my time, which is 6 minutes and 12 seconds. So I'm gonna try to beat my time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna try my best, so hopefully I can beat it. But this is the workout. Remember, it's 21, 15, 9. That is the Metcon for today. All right, so I was able to beat my time, which was, as you can see, 5 minutes and 26 seconds. I really thought that I was going to beat this time, but I guess the pressure was on when the camera was on. So I really pushed, and I'm really proud with my time, which was 5 minutes and 26 seconds. So this is the time to beat. If you can beat my time, then my hat to you, because I really pushed to get those minutes. So I hope that you enjoyed this workout. As you can see, I'm already tired. This workout always puts myself in my bag, because it's one of those workouts that requires a lot of movement, especially if you are competitive just like me, then you want to do your best. And I really did give my best on this one, that I'm really proud of, that I beat my time. That means that I'm becoming much more faster, much more stronger. So if you can put your times in the comment box, so that I can see your time, and maybe there's somebody out there that can beat me. Then if you can beat me, then I'm gonna try to beat you. But if you can't beat me, then 5 minutes and 26 seconds is the time to beat. So I hope that you will try this workout and that you can beat me. Until next time, may God be with you and God bless you always. Thank you.